Hello everybody, welcome back to my solo fossils series. And today, we're gonna get a bit creative. We're gonna get very creative. So, what I want to do today is probably get some food down my belly. And then, I want to share what I did with my enclosure. I might also chuck our potatoes in to start smelting. Because we are hungry, we need num-nums. I've currently got a load of stone smelting at the moment because that's what we're going to be using today. Our golems have been working overtime. They've done a very good job. And also, these guys give us bread, apparently, which is quite good. So we've got a subtle bread farm, which is a bit random, but you know, thank you, game. What I might do, because we have it, is get, not iron golem, zombie and some spider capture cards, because it would be useful to have a bit more string in there. So let's get that and get a zombie one in there, just so we have, you know, somewhat of a different thing being dropped than iron. Don't get me wrong, I love the amount of iron we have, but holy, they are working overtime. Just all the hoppers are full of random stuff. I'm gonna grab all the stone we have and probably all this, some of that, and some of our mossy. We don't have a lot of mossy, which sucks. Anyway, yeah, let me give you the tour, kinda. Nothing's gone on in here recently, I just kind of abandoned that. So, you might have seen, also don't ignore what happened over here. I had a few ideas and didn't get around to it. You might have seen that our wood is gone. It's interesting, we now got some lovely doors. And I've been using these chain connections, which I didn't notice what existed, but now I do, and I really like it. I've been using them to sort of make this little thing. Obviously the parasaurs, they don't need like 5-star protection. Just need enough that they won't get out. I haven't finished it yet. I haven't got around to finishing it. But I want to do some terraforming and maybe sort it out a little bit. I also have this lovely little area here. And there was a fish in here, but I think... Oh, there he is. He keeps jumping out and dying. We've got some lovely bubbles going on in here. But yeah, organising this will come at another part. I mean, they can't get out. They're fine. They're happy for now. So what I'm going to do is start going around with our stone. I want to sort of make this a cliffside, and I need to get ourselves a shovel. I like this flooring, but I don't know if I want to continue it all the way down. My plan is I'm probably going to break off this way. Now we go here. And then around this, and then down this way. So I've messed this all up to holy hell when I was collecting clay, and I want to correct it. But yeah, I don't think this looks too hard bad. Our parasaurs are happy and healthy. There's still 3 of them. Don't worry, they are live. Yeah, let's get building. Right, I've got the general idea going on here. I'll work on that part in a minute. I just want to make sure that when I get flooring down, it looks quite nice. So let's go. What do we have? Slab, flat cobblestone, and layered. Let's see if we have any of that shoved away. We have some flat, we have some rounded. That's not what we need. That's fine, let's just grab some cobblestone out. Let's put these blocks away a minute. Oh, I've lost my cobblestone. Oh dear, there it is. I'm just blind. Flat and layered is what we need. Oh, I've gone past our things. My bad. There we go, we've got some layered. Now we just need some flat. Is it flat? Yeah. There we go, perfect. We're also going to need some cobblestone for some slabberoos. That is just not cobblestone, my bad. There we go, that's more than enough slabs, but it will do the job. I also forgot I need a shovel. What have I got? I've got 1 diamond. Jesus, we need a resource run soon. If I put this to small square 3x3, we should be able to get rid of the grass quite nicely here. I also had a really cool idea for this area. Sorry, I'm just giving you all my ideas. I'm gonna make this like a proper cave entrance and make it all botanical and stuff. I want to do up this area and probably put like a skull or something coming out of here. I feel like that could be really awesome. Okay, the first blocky layer is down, and now it's time to give it some texture. You know, give it some character. Right, I did make a start on the wall, but my pickaxe died, and I want to go get a different block to also chuck into here because it's all a bit too common, you know. Just all the same, and we need some variation. I can turn tough into something, it's just finding something that looks good to go into the ground. That could work? Maybe not, it's too grey, I think. Oh, I know I need more cobblestone for some more flat. Flat, and then we'll get more More layered. Even though we probably have a lot more layered than anything else. What was that? That looked interesting. Smooth. Do you reckon that's too... That could work. Let's... How does that look if I try shove a thick in there? It works, but not for this. Okay, not that. Not thick. We could try chuck massive bricks in there. How does massive look? Do you reckon that's too obvious? I think that's too obvious. How do I feel about this? I don't like it. I've decided. I'm not a fan. Right, cobbled cobblestone. I think cobbled cobblestone is the answer. I have no idea what cobbled cobblestone is, but it works. We're taking it and going. Ooh, do we have any moss? Or did I use it all? Okay, we don't have any moss. That sucks. How do we feel about this? It's slight, but it is there, and I think it breaks it up enough. Let's continue. I love how the parasaur's just observing what's going on here. I'm just at it. I'm adding textures. I'm building, and the parasaur's just like, damn, what's up? See, look at him. He's actually having a proper nosy. Well, I'm not too. Right, I think I'm liking this design. I'm gonna go grab some tuff, I think. I think it's called tuff. Let's go see how much tuff we have. Do we have much tuff? We should do. Yeah, we got a ton of tuff. We can turn tuff into different things too, which I think is quite nice. Quite cool. Coolio thing. Right, now we just need to whack some tuff into the higher parts, and it should start coming to life. Once we do get a bit more moss, or any moss at all, I am going to add that to the bottom part, so it's like it's running down a bit. Give the wall a bit more. That doesn't need to be there. There we go. See, I like that. I'm a fan. Oh, I've missed I missed a part. God damn. Right, flooring looks a bit better. This looks quite nice. It's just very grayscale. So what I want to do is get some leaves up in here. Let's go get some shears and grab some nice leaves. Organize that a bit more. Right, I've made a few pairs just in case, because I know how ulty mine can be. I'm also gonna grab some of our vines that we seem to be farming, especially here. Good old little vine farm we've got. Oh, actually, hold on. I've got the wrong thing. We need shapeless. Oh, that's gonna destroy all the vines there. I don't want them all destroyed. Right, let's leave it as that. Let's go in our plain and find some nice trees to steal some nice, very nice leaves from. See, these red leaves are awesome, but do you know, when you take it away from their actual, like, zone, they become no longer green. They become no longer swag anymore. Right, sorry tree, you're about to become bold. There we go, right. We've got quite a lot of leaves, actually. I'm also going to grab a load of grass. It's going to sound really dumb, but we need grass. Forgot how hungry this makes you. Grass, glorious grass. Can I feed you leaves? No, I cannot. Right, let's leave these 2 pairs of shears. I want to go chop down that cherry tree over there. I think that we could make something pretty cool out of that. Hello, lone cherry tree. Oh, you're not actually alone. You have a friend. And you have a sheep friend too. Oh no, I wanted the leaves. Oh, I made a mistake. It's okay, we got 13. And saplings. All the saplings in the world. There we go, perfect. Leaves acquired. Cool pink tree acquired. Flying ability is still not there, but you know, we're doing that. It's not looking too bad. I don't mind it. I want to get these crops sorted, I think, next episode. I feel like that should be the plan. We need a proper farmed area. Just park my plane there. I'm sure that's fine. Right. I love these little mushroom things. We can't put them on anything other than bark. I'm going to be really sparse with these because I haven't got the moss yet put down. We're going to need some torches. Our area is just dark as heck. There's a ton of coal here. There we go. That, torch. Boom. Now we can see. Let's just chuck torches down for now because I want to get lanterns. I also got a really nice light mod. Light? Can I do at lights? Yeah, look at these. We've got wall lights, which are really nice. They're actually not too hard to make either. Got some lanterns. We've got some lovely little things. We've also got McCall's lights, which work just equally as well. That's very easy to make. Wow. Maybe I'll look into that, actually. I might. Should we go back and make some? I feel like we need that. Actually, I was going to sleep, but there's no point. I want it dark so we can see how these lanterns look. Right, we need nuggets, and then nuggets around a torch. No, that's just regular lanterns. Covered lantern. Or we could do festive lanterns, or what looks good? Chain lantern. I think cross lanterns look the best, I think, in my humble opinion. Let's get some of those. And then Do they just clip onto a wall? Oh, wow, they do, actually. That's very nice. Chuck one there, you know? Okay, right. And then if we make a fence, or we have fences, we could chuck a fence onto it and it becomes a wall lantern, even though you can place them on walls. That just looks a little bit better. I prefer that to what it was. It adds a little bit of wood in there. Cool. Do you know what? I like that. Let's go place some around. See, look how cool these look. They look so sweet. That doesn't look as good. I don't know where I should have it. Probably at the top. I mean, that one's at the top. How does it feel running down? Still pretty dark, but obviously we're going to have stuff on this side. Okay, that, I like it. I have no complaints. Let's make some torches for the time being while we don't have light on the other side. I don't want things coming and interrupting me. And once we have this side of the wall done, I need to go across it and do this bit, but I want to prioritize this part. So let's get on that. I'm not too sure what I want to do. I feel like maybe we get some, I don't even know. Maybe mine out a bit, make a wall here, and then get like a podium or something with a skeleton on it. That could be awesome. Let's do that. Let's do it. I'm already locked in. Right, I think to do this, what we need is probably another layer here, exactly where this is. And then we can do this here. Right, this buffalo is going to have to move his caboose because I don't want to bury him. I also can't pick him up, I don't think. Can I pick you up? Pretty sure I can. I can ride you. You know what? This is actually quite fun. Oh my god, there's two of you down here. What have you been up to? I don't even know what my pickup button is. Okay, you can have a torch and probably stay down here. Just until I figure out what I'm doing. We need to sort out this entrance a bit more, but that's fine. It can stay like that for a mo. Let's just add some stonage here. That's wrong. Oh, for goodness sakes, my pickaxe is broken. Gosh darn it. So we're here. What cool block do we have to make like a podium out of? Nothing. Right, I know that sounds dumb, but we do have tuff. Let's grab a bit more tuff out of my bag. So we do have a ton of it. Podium looking blocks. What could work? The smooth one works. We can do that. Nah, polished. Polished for the win. How does that look? Yeah, we'll do polished. Looks lovely. I've also made it daytime. I slept. So we don't have any disturbances. We are not disturbed around here. Okie dokie smoky. Right, this is all just one plain flat colour for now, which I despise. But I want to get this podium up first, and then I can work around that. But I want it to be... I can't have it symmetrical with this, but we can do it sort of in this back corner where it would work. See what we've got. We don't have much. I want to round this off a bit. If we bring this a bit forward, there we go. Chuck you in there. Then we can figure it out at another time. How do we feel about this far back? Does that... No. We're going to need something this end as well. Or. Because I want to terraform this, we could... No, I want to bring it forward. My brain is so hardwired to just giving up. This parasaur is just obsessed with wanting to see what I'm up to. I'm literally up to no good right now. I'm building. How do we feel about this? Yes. That works. And that also works with the idea I've got floating around with my brain cage right now. Okay, cool. Right. This is going to be a test of a vision that I have. And it's either going to work or look terrible. It's worth a go. We're going to put some torches in here so nothing spawns. How does this look? It looks kind of a bit crap, but if I could turn these into slabs, that would be interesting. We need copycats. I feel like slabs around this part, having this bit would make it look a bit more up, if that makes sense. And then I want the fossil on here. Now, let's chuck our doodads in here. I want to put some tuff in it, some mossy, some leaves, some vines. Don't worry, I'm not all going to leave this flat colour as well. I want to add the grass back around. It's just getting there. There we go. Cool. Right, now let's add some leaves. I reckon that's enough leaves. Does that look like an awkward amount? No, I think it's fine. And then some vines around the bottom. I'm going to have to go get some different leaves because this isn't working with my brain. This isn't working out. Speaking of working out, it's that time of the day again where I do need to go find some fossils and it's never going to work. So let's make a large mining tunnel this way to try find some fossil. Perfect. Some fossils. Do we get what we need? No, of course. There is a ton of coal here though, I won't mind taking. The furnaces are running on wood and fumes at the moment, so there's nothing helping them out. And there's a cave here, but nothing screams fossil to me. Let's have a little look-see. Hello, there is water. And no fossil, that sucks. Right, we're gonna have to go find a different cave. Actually, I've just had a brilliant idea. And this idea is about to, like, blow you guys' mind as well. And it's just gonna make it so much easier for us. Let's chuck that away. Not away. Put that back there. I wonder if we have any villagers left. Because we hijacked some and then haven't actually done anything with them. Oh, are there any villagers nearby that still live here? They usually go to this corner. Hello? Yep. Just as I thought. There we go. Take my villagers back. There's another one somewhere. I just don't know where he is. Right. If you get a villager, this is a fun fossils fact. And then if you get an analyzer, snap one of ours. There's also a villager in here somewhere as well. I don't know where. I can just hear. All I hear is villagers nowadays. I'm going to sort it in our smelting room. What we need to do is literally make him a cage. Analyzer. Chuck him in there. And he becomes a guy. And he can sell us fossils. Boom. Look at that. Fossilage. Oh, I do actually need my tuff back. Oops. We also need some bones. We don't actually have a lot of bones. That should work though. This is good. Let's have a little snooze. Oh, wait. Before we go out, I forgot the whole thing. I need copycat panels. That's actually why I came in. Copycat. We don't want trapdoors. We want slabs. Steps. Slab. No. Slab. Okay, it's just zinc. We have some zinc. There we go. Copycat slab. I don't know how many we're gonna need. I'm also gonna make some steps. I don't know where the steps went. Steps. There we go. Because we can actually do some quite nice things with those. Also might be a lot better than using cobblestone slabs to weld this together basically. See, this is coming along nicely. I just want to get some grass in here now. The only thing with copycat panels is that they're a pain in the bum to put down. That wasn't very nice. There we go. There we go. It's coming along. I nearly made the perfect amount of slabs, but this isn't noticeable yet, so I'm not going to worry about that too bad. Yeah, what I can do with this, because I wanted to add a bit more tuff, I can add these into some areas where it looks a bit bare. There we go. Get some more mossy bits. Here we could do a trod and then another one, and then up here we could do that and that. Why do I still hear villagers? Oh, you can hear them because they're in my inventory. Okay, that makes sense. It's all coming together now. My brain it's working. Right. I think we've made that look quite nice actually. I'm a big fan. Right. Let's see what fossil we want to get up here. We could do a Spino, but that doesn't make sense. Do you know what would be cool? Parasaur to go with our parasaur enclosure. I think that's what we should find. You're not a parasaur. A Rex, Brachy, Quetzal. There we go, parasaur. Let's feed him some bones. We're going to need to grab some more bones from somewhere because we don't have any. Unless the skeleton dropped any. He did. He dropped one singular bone. Just trying to find anything that turns into bones if I put it in a crafting table. I'm not getting very far. What about skull blocks? No, they just turn into that. What's the easiest way to get bone? Okay, this video is already dragging for me to make, so I am just gonna sneakily take some lovely bones from this fossil. Because I want to get this one done before we're finished. Right, I think that looks bloody awesome. You can't tell me otherwise. The only thing that's naffing me off a bit is that his foot's kind of off. But that's a simple-ish fix. We just got to nudge him over this way a tiny bit. This is going to annoy me a bit, but that's fine. I need the rotation the way he is, because I want to be able to see it as we're coming out, and also as you're going past. I think that looks lovely. Right, I need to make some quick progress. Before this episode ends, I want to get this backdrop looking lovely. Not necessarily this part yet, because I need to think about that, but I think this looks awesome. Right, let's lock in and do this flooring. Alright, I'm going to do a tiny reveal. I was going to try and do all up the wall, but decided that's a lot of effort for my brain to handle in my time of recording. But here we are. Here's what we got so far. It's looking nice. I managed to get us some moss. I basically just chucked it down here and started harvesting. No, to holy hell. This is what we've got so far. I want to do sort of like these bits all the way up here and down this side. Just ignore that. We're going to fix that at some point. But if I'm just going to go... I've added this little water feature I thought was quite cute. I do want to continue it somewhere upstream, like have a reason for it to be coming down here. But if we add our lovely texturing now, Hopefully it will put the piece together. And that's where we can end it for this episode. I feel like we've made a tiny bit of decorational progress, but it will all come together eventually. Right, here we go. I am pretty satisfied with that. I'm going to add some lovely little lanterns around just to light it up. Light it up, up, up. Still need to, you know, get this side of the enclosure done. But I feel pleased with what I've accomplished here. Might even add some vines as well. There we go. We're gonna have to farm up some more vines, but that does the job. Did we... I didn't mean to click that. Did we put our leaves in here? We did. Short grass. Just place some grass around so it doesn't look so bare. I need to go get some more moss, but I'll do that another time. The cool thing about the short grass is that you can place it on the moss blocks, which you can't do with my grass. Right, there we go. I'm pleased with this. I think this is goddamn cool. Right, we need it to stop raining. Please be nighttime. Please, please, please. Please be nighttime. I think that looks brilliant. Right, it's no longer raining. Let's have a cheeky little peek at it. See how the beauty looks. I like that. I really like that. And once we've got the rest of this done, that will really be like a nice little centerpiece. Still need to get this done. Procrastinating it quite a bit. I don't know why. I love this little bit here. Just need to get the rest done. Rightio then. This is the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and like what I'm doing here. If you do enjoy, maybe give me a little bit of a subscribe. I need the subbies. I need the friends. But yeah, please join me for the next episode, which will be coming in the next couple of days. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. See you all in the next one. Goodbye!